Alright guys, Austen Thomson here, how you doing? Thank you for coming back and checking out my channel. In this video I will be showing you how I go about cutting long classic layers. Alright, so here we have Shane, who's got this total amazing long silver hair. She is an ambassador for having grey hair, making it look really good and wearing it well, wearing it with confidence. So this haircut is a real classic, simple haircut that we do in the salon all the time. Hair is sectioned into 4/4, slightly offset on the top because Shane wears her hair to one side. And then I am going to start pivoting from the crown, lifting these layers out straight from the head, straight out and taking it off, well, however much length you require for the look that you're going for. So these layers at the back are complementing the head shape, so I'm not lifting them up too high, I'm not building up graduation on it, just a real classic long layer. This will be really soft on the edges. And then all the other sections are pivoted out from this point. So what does pivoting out mean? So if you imagine looking at an orange that's been sliced through and there's a central point and then there's all the segments coming off it, well, it's the same principle that we're applying here, but from the crown point, the central point of all the sections. All these sections are getting pulled straight back onto the previous section so that we are keeping weight and length through the front. Because I want all the shape to gradually become longer and finish at a point through the front rather than having like soft layers and layers that frame around the face, just in the interest of keeping this haircut a slightly modern version of a classic haircut. So again, over directing all the sections back, not over directing it in the middle, just pulling everything straight back. Then we're going to pivot round from this point. But as we come to this point, we are working with the head shape as well. So we're bringing on to the previous section and diagonal sections over directed back. And just be mindful that the section at the bottom of each bit should be the guideline for where you want to keep your length. You can work this haircut on any length really, and you can exaggerate your angles, you can pull it further back if you want to keep it longer at the front, or you guys are great so you know what you're doing. Again, extending it here so my last section runs almost along the line of the parting. Then we repeat the same on the other side, over directing back. Just being mindful that the parting is on one side, so we have to take that into consideration by slightly over directing more on this side. Then once you have worked all these sections through, then you should go back through these 4/4, lift up and cross check, being mindful that these should be on a slight angle, getting longer towards the front. And just to perform cross check, just check your balance, have a look at your length, get a feel for it, and then we're going to knock the length out here. So again, just really visual. I could work on the length when it's wet, but I think it's quite nice. It's quite nice to work on the texture of it and the length once it has been dried. And then you know how much needs to come off. So just spend a little bit of time detailing it, outlining it here. Again, we've worked a curve through the back. You'll see why when I perform my final cross check at the front. So we bring this round, all the length extends into this little point here, which I think is really nice. It can work really well on longer hair, and it can be really nice on thick, chunky hair to give it a softer finish and a slightly more contemporary edge. Alright guys, so that is a long, classic, contemporary layered haircut on beautiful silver hair. And if you want to see how I achieved that colour and kept that really clean looking, then you can check out my previous video where I show you a simple way to brighten silver hair. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel guys, if you get subscribed you'll be the first to see the next videos when they're uploaded. Love you guys, see you in the next video.